What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dueling Fates podcast, where we're covering today the Facebook the movie. Robots, lizards, close enough.
Not at all.
Yeah, because Suck's a lizard and he does shit with robots. Yeah,
We do need to watch Social Network at some point, though. That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. We're not covering the Social Network today.
No, Grayson lied to you again.
Yeah, we're going to every billionaire's fucking wet dream, apparently, which is space again. We did the math.
Billionaire wet dream is the Titanic. Didn't you hear? There's another billionaire planning.
Do it again?
Yeah. His whole quote is, "I'm doing it because I want to show y'all that it's safe." Now, I think this billionaire has done it before. This isn't like a
James Cameron?
No, James Cameron's not a billionaire.
Is he not?
God, no.
You
know how long it takes to get to the billions of dollars mark?
Well, Avengers Endgame did it in like 2 weeks. A week.
Yes,
So.
the most hyped up movie of all time ever. Yes.
Overhyped, in my opinion.
You're the dumbest. Not in my opinion. The world agrees. You're gonna be so offended by my YouTube video that comes out this week, which does not matter because by the time this episode's out, it's like a month later. The Q&A, because you asked about the spend time in an apocalypse. You're gonna be offended when I answer that. Oh, you absolutely are.
Oh, bro, that question you could have applied to anyone. You could have taken anyone to ever exist.
I know. I was like trying to think about it, and like I kind of did that, but I also made jokes out of it. I made you one of the jokes out of it. That's what we do. Welcome to the intro.
The end of the episode.
I haven't talked to anybody in 2 days. I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh baby boy.
True.
We're covering Zathura today, which is actually technically a sequel to Jumanji.
It's not. It's not a sequel. It's supposedly. So, yes, they said that it's set in the same universe. That does not make it a sequel. That's like saying Thor 1 is a sequel to Captain America, the First Avenger.
Is it not?
It's not.
It technically is.
No, it's not. Set in the same universe does not mean sequel. Sequel means direct follow-up to thing that happened before. Not a direct follow-up.
So the Avengers movies are a spin-off?
From Iron Man? Kinda. By definition, yes.
So whole MCU is a spin-off. Got it.
No, it is a universe. I think you might be the... You literally spend your life talking about films and shit, yet you don't understand any of it, and it bugs me.
Nah, I'm just twisting your words.
No, you're just dumb. You're a goddamn Aarakocra.
Well, cock. Zathura. It was written by the same guy who wrote the original Jumanji. Then it was made into a movie, and then they're like, "Oh fuck it, let's just give guy who will eventually make Iron Man Zathura and see what he can do with it."
Yeah.
I remember this movie being like super like it was always on like Cartoon Network or Disney Channel like all the fucking time.
I don't remember that, but it's possible.
This is where I watched it first, like, and I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Valid.
And then when we were coming up the list, I'm like, you know, Zathura's pretty fucking good. I haven't watched that in a while. I've been wanting to watch it, so we watched Zathura.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. I think it's a cooler version of Jumanji.
That's because you are infatuated with space.
Space is cool.
You're as infatuated with space as I am with Rhea Ripley, so...
I don't know about that. I don't know if I can match Rhea and you. You have...
Fair.
There's something going on there.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
There's something not good going on there. This has such a weird cast.
Dude, I forgot Kristen Stewart was in this.
Yeah.
We'll get into a weird thing that happens in this movie, but it's for a kids movie.
It's pretty funny, though.
The cast is odd.
Frank Oz also voices the robot, which I think is pretty cool.
Mm.
Then you got Tim Robbins, Dax Shepard, Josh Hutcherson. It's like a weirdly stacked cast. Still have no clue who Jonah Bobo is, though. He do anything after Zathura?
I feel like I want to say he was in Dexter, but I'm probably completely wrong.
The hell
I've never
is
seen Dexter.
The hell is a Dexter?
You don't know what Dexter is?
Apparently, he was in Crazy Stupid Love.
I was gonna say, Backyardigans, bro. He's Austin. Wait, which
I
is
don't
Austin?
know what any of those words mean.
You don't know the Backyardigans?
No. Okay, so he
okay.
has been in Zathura. That is.
He was in Royal Pains. It's a good show.
Never heard of it. Oh, he was in The Fox and the Hound too. I wonder if he's the reason why everybody hated that one.
I've never heard that. I didn't even know they had a second one.
It's probably best if you go back to not knowing they had a second one.
I will forget about it as soon as possible.
Good.
My God, his filmography is ass.
Josh Hutcherson really did star in a lot of like weird movies at this time, didn't he?
Yeah, but
because
like,
there's the other one we're gonna do soon, The Bridge to Terabithia.
It's not soon at all.
Oh, is that one after Star Wars? It is, huh?
No, it's literally the last movie of the year.
Really? I swear it wasn't that far down the list.
I will double check.
Oh, I
think I moved it around because
bro's been messing with my list.
No. I mean, I moved it around because of how things had to go. Yeah, it's the last movie of the year. It's the so we ain't covering that for a little bit, and thank God we're not, because that movie made me upset.
Oh yeah, you'll cry. I'll cry. We'll all cry for.
But Zathura, I heavily enjoyed. This is a very big turn your brain off movie, and I used my brain and I turned it off, and I was like, I enjoyed this shit.
Yeah, definitely don't think about most of it, dude.
It doesn't happen.
What?
Because it never happened.
Well, no, I don't know. None of that makes sense at all. Because it did happen. Because literally the last scene of the movie is the fucking bike falling out of the sky.
Mm-hmm. And they also all three of them remember, right? So it's like...
Right. No, it definitely happened.
A 15-year-old's not going to go with her, 8 and like...
My take is the box didn't actually have a game. They just found a bunch of shrooms and...
I was just going to say that they just took a bunch of drugs in it.
Just shrooms, and it was a really good trip. But no, none of it makes sense.
What do you mean none of it makes sense?
Well...
Are we doing this shit game where nothing makes sense in the movie?
Well, okay.
The movie?
Well, it's not just because it's a movie. I get you're like, it's a board game. But like, how are they... How is their house okay in space, first of all? But after that, how are they stepping out of their house just into space and not instantly dying? Also, how did Kristen Stewart get frozen solid and then unfrozen by nothing? I don't really understand. They also passed too close to a star. You know what happens when you pass too close to a star? You die. No, you just die.
You do a lot of things.
Like, none of it makes sense. Like, I know it's a kid's movie. Turn your brain off, but
no, I got this. Remember fucking Jumanji?
I know I've watched it like once, but I don't remember it at all.
Okay. So in Jumanji, it's a game.
Right.
And it follows the rules by a game. Even the new ones, it's a video game. They follow video game logic. This is following, hey, you need to make it to the black hole that's called Zathura. Spoiler alert. But it's like, that's the goal of the game. Everything else kind of, it's just survive, don't get fucking stabbed by a fucking lizard. And you're fine.
Back to speaking about the lizards. They also, the way they speak about the Zorgons don't really make sense.
Again, we're back to the nothing makes sense.
Okay, but I'm gonna nitpick it. Okay, that is kind of the point of this show, and it's things I realize.
It's not to nitpick; it's to review.
And to review, you gotta nitpick. Like the whole explanation of they're attracted to heat sources, right?
They're lizards,
right? First of all, never blew out the pilot light. The heat source was always there. So why did they ever fly off?
Because it's 50 degrees outside and there's a flaming couch. They wanted the flaming couch more than the 50-degree fucking house.
Okay, But the house where they knew something was never moved.
They're fucking lizards. They're stupid.
They built ships that can travel space. They're not that stupid.
So did humans, and guess what? We're stupid as fuck.
Yeah, we wouldn't fall for that. Oh, they turned the lights off. The house must be gone. You might.
No, have you seen some people online? They're pretty fucking stupid.
Those aren't the people we're putting on spaceships.
You'd be surprised.
I really wouldn't. Fucking Bezos and his billions of dollars don't count. If you can afford to pay somebody to build you the spaceship, I guess you get to go to space. Cool. That's how that works. If I had the money, I'd be going to space too, dog. Let me tell you. If NASA came to me right now and was like, we're sending a mission to Mars, you'll probably die there. You want to go? Yeah. That's so sick. I'm so down. I'm so gone. I'm so gone.
Wait, Tim Robbins was the fucking dad?
Yeah. You didn't notice that?
I didn't know it was Tim Robbins.
So there's that whole thing with the lizards, right?
Uh-huh.
But then the lizards come back because the heat turns back on.
Yeah.
They notice heat, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the lizard standing 4 feet away from all of the people with the eye facing them. So if they use, if they have like the thermal vision type thing that we pretend lizards have, I don't actually know. The way the show is describing it is same thing. The way the show is describing it is that they do. His eye is facing 3 people and he can't see the heat signatures. Really? Really? Come on, man.
Like, the puppet looks so good.
Follow the rules you put in your movie. I don't care if the rules are stupid. Just establish rules and follow them. That's all I care about.
Oh, the puppet looks so good, though.
It did. I can't argue with that. This show weirdly did look but it's just, the thing is just as simple as when you establish rules for your movie, follow the rules you created. If you didn't want that to be the rule, don't establish it. You know what I mean?
Well, puppet look good, so it don't matter.
It mattered to me.
It don't matter.
To most people, because I don't think most people would have even noticed.
There's a puppet?
No, that any of the shit was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are dumb.
Weird.
But, I mean, so how'd you like I never had a younger brother or an older brother that was like close enough in age to like.
You think I did?
I don't know, man.
Close
enough in age to like do anything. So
I had siblings, but they were a lot younger than me.
Mine were a lot older than me. Like, think of like Kristen Stewart's character and then Danny. That would be like the difference there.
I'm pretty
maybe
sure
even more.
I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if
how old is Danny in this film? Is he like 5?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
It's this 10-year-old Walter, and then it's like, fuck the little kid, fuck Danny.
Right, but it's like, I don't know. I didn't have a brother close enough in age like that to know if the relationship there makes sense.
It definitely makes sense from like every other movie I've watched.
We're going only based off Hollywood. What could go wrong?
Yeah, but like when you're like 10, 11, whatever, how the fucking old is Josh Hutcherson supposed to be? That's like when you feel like, that's when you try to force yourself into being like a teenager and being like the angsty teen, but you're never like actually that. So like, I think Josh Hutcherson nails that like aspect of like, hey, I'm a kid who's wanting to like play this game, but at the same time, I want to look like I'm a teenager who's a lot closer to my older sister rather than my younger brother.
A lot closer to your older sister.
Fucking line to throw into this fucking film.
Dude, I love it so much. It's so funny.
Is it? Yeah, you're a Star Wars fan. That makes sense.
No, okay. it is just funny. Stop with that. Okay, think of it in the context of the movie, and don't just think of it as, oh, she liked her younger brother. No,
No,
she
no,
liked
no,
the
they ma-
hero
no,
that showed
they-
up.
No, they make the joke that she wanted to fuck her brother.
I know.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know. Because, okay, let's pretend in our real world this happened, right? Older version of you came back, and this is a very big age gap. You would not be able to tell they are the same person. This is true. Because that is a 10-year-old and a 35-year-old. Those are very different people. You would make that joke to your sister, too, when she unknowingly got the hots for the older version of you, not knowing it was you. You'd make the same joke.
Josh Hutcherson joke at the end of the movie is hilarious. I'm saying they stopped the movie, basically, for her to say, I wanted to, and then it cuts because it's a PG movie, and they're like, we're not going to have Kristen Stewart outright say that she wanted to fuck her brother.
Would have been funnier if it finished with that. No. But it's still funny. I don't care. Because I think that's something that could, well, other than the meeting the older version of yourself part, don't know if that could happen. But
It definitely could. Wormholes, black holes, they all
well,
exist.
we don't know if that's how wormholes work.
No,
We
this is the
know
same
we can
universe as
travel
Interstellar.
forward in time. We cannot travel backwards in time. That breaks a whole bunch of laws of physics. So the odds of you meeting the older version of yourself are they're near zero. I'm not going to say impossible, because have you seen space? Space is scary. What's with the head shake?
What's with the head shake?
Space is scary.
I mean, yeah, but we're all in space, technically speaking.
Yeah, have you seen Earth?
We inhabit, yeah, it kind of is in space.
You know why aliens don't come here? Earth is scary.
Oh my god, that reminds me of
There are these
read
weird little
aliens.
primates that keep dropping nuclear bombs on each other. There's these hairless apes that just keep dropping bombs, man.
Imagine like a
Earth's
fucking alien
scary.
landing in like Chicago or Baltimore. There's a movie based on the concept, but it's fucking hilarious. But like still,
but yeah, movie really odd. I still love it though, as dumb as it is.
this has the best charm ever.
Yeah,
like this is mid 2000s, like
mid 2000s that
It's like-
aged well, which is wonderful because that's not usual.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. Typically PG movies are rather inoffensive.
Well, no, that's not even what I mean. It's not the offensive thing. Aging well just means like you can go watch some other like mid 2000 shit where it's just like, oh, that is mid 2000 shit.
There's pieces of this where it's like, oh, that didn't look so great, but like
Right.
it's not like horrible. Like that robot looks better than a lot of parts of like Thor: Love and Thunder,
I don't know about maybe.
but
I don't
it's still a
remember.
little rough.
Thor: Love and
it's-
Thunder is a movie that I refuse to critique.
I love Thor: Love and Thunder, but I'm telling you, like the CG.
No, Thor: Love and Thunder is the perfect movie, and I refuse any other answer because
Okay.
we've had this discussion. Thor: Love and Thunder came out at a really bad time, and it's the reason I made it through some time. I went and saw that movie every day for 2 weeks.
Geek. What I'm saying, yeah,
It's
listen,
perfect.
I'm
God,
saying
I don't care. It's perfect.
CG
Nothing was wrong.
The
You're wrong.
CG
You're dumb.
in Zathura is slightly better in some parts of Thor: Love and Thunder. Is it rough around the edges when it comes to like usage of green screen, and sometimes the robot looks a little odd? Sure.
Lots of things
But-
look a little odd, but it also kind of makes sense, especially when you look at it from the point of view of they're like sucked into a game. Have you ever played a game? It's full of bugs.
They're not really sucked into a video game. They're sucked into a board game. Actually, they're not
Board
really
games are
sucked
full of
into it.
bugs too.
The board game kind of just does stuff.
Yeah,
Like Jumanji, it sucks you in.
this one they never really explain
and
How many
unleash
of
like,
that
the
happens?
contents of like the game. This one's just like, hey, we're just gonna
Hey,
chuck
you're
you
in
to
space now. It's like, wait, what? Why can I
Yeah.
breathe? Why is there gravity? Oh my god. So many
Oh,
issues
there
with
goes
this movie.
gravity.
Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked.
Fun facts.
Really sad
This
fact.
the release date came out on National Orphan Day, 2005.
I didn't know I had my own day.
Yeah, you
That's
have your
pretty
own
cool.
day.
That's
It's the
pretty
same
cool.
day as it's the same day as Veterans Day too.
Really? We couldn't have our own day?
No, you're not allowed to get your own
That's
day.
pretty fucked up.
The budget was estimated to be $65 million. The gross worldwide, $65 million. It didn't even like it cracked even on the budget, but there's also marketing and other stuff like that. Like they
I
did
still
not make money from
assume
this.
that these budgets that are estimated include marketing. I stand by believing that.
Okay, so if that's the case, they barely cracked even because it's like
Yeah, right?
65,079,000.
See,
Like
but
that's like
again, that's just box office because this movie is definitely like, what did it do? Baby
I
Boo.
don't know if they. Hey, what do I do, baby boo?
Yeah, there it is.
So they're Blu-ray DVD because
Yeah,
DVD sales
DVD sales.
28 million.
See, there you go.
Okay.
They made 28 million. Well, that's not true. It was probably like 4 million to print all those discs.
It's like 18-ish million, like it's something like that. Yeah, that's still not great for a major movie, especially if
Yeah.
it's like coming off like Jumanji and stuff like that.
So I think that's part of the problem here. Like the first user review on IMDb is an 8 out of 10, but it's just Jumanji for Trekkies. I think they made this movie look too nerdy, and this was still at the time in the world when nerds were seen as bad.
Not bad, just
No, bad.
losers.
That's what nerds were seen as. We're not gonna do this revisionist history where we pretend that that's not how it was. You watched Star Wars back then, you got beat up. That's how it works.
That's what I'm saying, losers, not like, you know.
Right. At the time, it was viewed as being a nerd is bad. That is all I said.
Okay.
And it's true. So, yeah, it's not true that being a nerd is bad, obviously. Look at this fucking room behind me, dog. Being a nerd is bad. I'm bad. Bro has like 2 things on his shelf that make him a nerd.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Bro, I got an energy sword above my head.
Hey, Geek. Okay.
Mhm.
I want you to imagine something.
Well,
I not like imagine, but like we're gonna role play here a little bit. I'm just all right. You're a major movie studio
yeah.
trying to like make this once in a lifetime thing, and you name like a first movie. Like it's gonna have to be a great movie that people love and adore, and that's gonna like have so many like Easter eggs and bullshit to create something that's never been done before. So, are you gonna hire the guy who did Elf, Zathura, and a movie called Made?
Or what's
That's it. Like,
am I going to hire that guy? Well, based off this, I literally don't have any other options. You've given me one guy.
No, what I'm saying, when you go to search for a director and this guy, like someone pitches you, hey, we want to hire the guy who did Elf and a movie called Made and Zathura to do this huge ass project to start something that's never been done before.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad choice, honestly. He made pretty good movies, man. I don't know what else you want from him.
He did Cowboys and Aliens? What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Elf and Zathura are sick. So
Elf and Zathura are good movies, but like when it comes to, making the MCU what it is,
they're perfect. What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? They're perfect. They're perfect. He also was a producer on Green Street Hooligans and Swingers.
Yeah.
and a TV show called Dinner for Five. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'm just saying, like John Favreau just making like it. Like if someone walked up to you and be like, "Hey, you want this dude who made these 2 movies that were pretty good, but like were never like great to like launch a fucking universe."
Well, they
but,
were
like,
great. That's the thing. Just be received well and great are not mutually exclusive. I think there's something wrong with your dog.
Stupid dog. You get fine.
What, you talking to me? What's up? What's going on? What's up? What's going on, guys? Golly, we're gonna have to censor that. He's hey, Duck. You said something to me. You were laughing at me.
I am. How you doing, buddy?
No. So here's the thing. Elf and Zathura were great. Also, looking at Zathura, you know that he can make a pretty decent, like, sci-fi fantasy movie on a for what the scope of the movie is with the like CGI that Zathura needed with like a pretty limited budget. So the real question that I think should be the question when it comes to all of these movies and shows that are based off of an existing IP, such as Iron Man or such as a Star Wars, is do they give a fuck about the thing? Cool. So he's made a sci-fi movie that was pretty good on a limited budget, and he loves Iron Man. I think he's probably got it. But also, is that really the thing you're going to question about launching a whole universe? They hired an actor who just got out of prison.
That's a bit different.
No, it's really not. Who had never been a star actress. Yes, Robert Downey Jr., the actress.
I mean,
maybe.
Have you seen Robert Downey Jr.? He is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I just Freudian slip there. But yeah.
I mean, he played a black man, so
true. I still love the people who get angry about it who haven't seen the movie. It's like, yeah, you're angry. That's the point. He's an actor who's playing an actor in a movie who's playing an actor in a movie that's doing blackface, and the whole point is that it's bad. That is the whole joke. Ugh, but yeah. I love Tropic Thunder, dude. I'm so sorry.
Can you not? Zathura is it's like one of those childlike wonder type films where you're kind of just like trapped into like the giddiness of being a kid again when you watch it.
Is that how your imagination works? Are you just like in space sometimes? Can you just put yourself there? See that?
When I was a kid.
Huh.
That's like if Kristen Stewart never like acknowledged that it was like a thing that happened, I could definitely like believe that this was all in their heads.
That might have been funnier, actually.
That Josh Hutcherson kind of wants to fuck his sister.
I don't think that's what happened there. I think it was the other way.
Head,
oh, yeah, but like, well, I see.
If it's in their head.
No, he doesn't want to fuck his sister. He
wants
his sister to want to fuck him. It's a really convoluted circle.
Oh, bro, what's in Star Wars?
I mean, at this time, episode 2 had just come out. He probably does want to be in Star Wars. Let me tell you.
Hey, it's Natalie Portman, so I get it. We've talked about like every other movie.
Well, because it feels like Zathura is just supposed to be the jumping off point. This is the movie you show your Danny aged kid to get him into sci-fi shit before you jump into better movies. What
better movies though? Like what like if
Star
you're
Wars.
Zathura, no.
Yeah, Star Wars.
No, Star Wars is a good point to jump onto for sci-fi in general.
Nah, people, because it depends on what we're talking about kids the age of Danny. You see how freaked out he
Yeah,
got at everything's existence?
Show them Phantom Menace and they go
Yeah,
crazy.
and then Darth Maul and they cry because they're terrified.
And then they're like, that's cool as fuck. He's got 2 laser swords that are connected.
Nah, most kids would be terrified, Grayson. You got to remember, we're the weirdos who weren't afraid of things. Yes.
No, I was definitely afraid of things. Like,
Oh, I wasn't.
Fuck on me. I know you're scared of The Grudge, so.
Well, yeah, I also watched The Grudge at Danny's age, man. And also, it wasn't the movie that scared me so much as my siblings bullying me with it afterwards.
Oh, have I ever told you the story?
Making me think that The Grudge was real. First of all, I was gaslit, and then they kept making the sounds in one of those trailer houses with the roof that was all. Oh, it was fucked.
I like side tangent, real quick. So
always,
I know. And just because you're on the subject of bullying people over like horror movies and thinking like scaring the shit out of you. So I showed my ex the Strangers, not the new one, but the original like 2008 version, which is people breaking someone's house and like torturing them essentially. So I went upstairs mid movie. I'm like, I've seen this before. Keep playing it while I leave in complete darkness. So I go upstairs. The door is open. So I'm making popcorn. The popcorn stops. I pour it out, and I wait like a minute or two before I do anything, and then I just take the door and I start slamming it. And again, it's pitch black downstairs. The only thing that's lighting up the room is the fucking TV. So I just hear screaming. And I go downstairs. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry.
that's fucked up. I respect it. That's fucked up.
Same thing your siblings did, so.
Yeah, and that was fucked up too, dog. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. I still love the whole plot point of this movie of the dad leaving. Don't leave the house. Make sure you stay inside. Well, we stayed inside. Well, that's not true. Walter got lost in space for a second there. And had to get saved by Walter, but old.
That dad sucks, by the way.
Why does the dad suck?
Because he can't play 3-way catch with his 2 younger brothers.
That was a weird moment in life.
And like he can't just like, hey, can't both of you play video games or whatever they were trying to do? Like, yeah, or even better, Danny's probably not smart enough at this point in time to figure out that a controller doesn't work when it's in the second when it's unplugged.
Damn, you're right, but damn. But so like, I think the thing is though, you have to remember the type of catch Walter could play with his dad is much different. You can actually throw the ball. So
you just adjust how you throw the ball. I mean, Walter probably wouldn't do it, but like his dad.
But that's what you're asking. Is he either has to adjust how he throws the ball, or get throws from the kid who can't get the ball to him? And either way, that's going to piss off Walter. That's why it's separated like that.
Well, that's why it's going to be a little pitch.
I get it. That's why I don't get to play catch with anybody anymore.
To get Jennifer Lawrence.
Huh?
So that's why it took so long for him to get Jennifer Lawrence.
He's with Jennifer Lawrence?
No, he's in the Hunger Games. Guy. He's in the Hunger Games.
Oh, I was so confused at what the fuck you meant.
Josh Henderson can fucking 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon this shit. We can also go to fucking Five Nights at Freddy's with this shit. So.
Damn, being able to get from Zathura to MatPat in one move is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's just a theory. A film theory. And I'm depressed.
Bro's retired.
True.
Bro retired on my birthday, which is the worst part.
That's pretty funny. It means your birthday's a bad day in human history. But we all knew that.
Yeah, I was born.
Yeah. So, Walter.
Who's casting in this movie?
What?
Go ahead. I want to figure out who did the casting in this movie.
Probably Jon Favreau.
I doubt that.
What do you mean you doubt that? What do you mean?
Is Abby Kaufman?
Don't know who that is.
who did Brokeback Mountain as well. Well, she's a
Oh,
casting person.
those are very different movies.
Same year. Same year.
That's insane.
Finding Heath, like not finding Heath Ledger, but like placing Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal together, and then also finding Josh Hutcherson and Kristen Stewart. Basically,
I mean, is this really finding them? Was this their first movies?
it was like
Was it even close to their first movies?
I'll take a look while you continue.
No,
here.
I'm also looking because now I'm intrigued. Got to go back to the. Oh God, not even close. Josh Hutcherson was in the ER, The Division, American Splendor.
This is like is this like his first starring role though?
Oh, I have no idea.
Kicking and Screaming. Isn't that?
The Polar Express.
Yeah. How's moving fucking castle, bro?
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Motocross Kids. That's got 3.6 out of 10 stars. We should watch that. I remember that movie. What the fuck?
Damn, Josh Hutcherson aged a lot in 3 years to get for Journey to the Center of the Earth. Great movie as well.
And then Kristen Stewart, was this first for her? It might have been.
I realized this is where I first got my crush on Kristen Stewart when I was younger.
Yeah, the same. We had a conversation about this.
No, but like when I was watching this, I'm like, wait, this is when I first saw her. This is probably when I developed it. Like Twilight was a few years later, but still, like, definitely where I first gained the crush.
Huh.
This is her. This movie. She's been a fuck ton of shit.
Yeah, she has.
I think maybe the Flintstones might end up uncredited. So like, her first starring role is definitely here, where she was like a decent part of the film, or was in a good film.
I was gonna say there's like 5 films in between there. She might have been the star. You don't know.
Yeah, but good films.
But yeah, yikes,
and then
dude.
she jumped into Jumper after that.
Yeah, she was in Jumper, Into the Wild.
Watch the shorts.
True. Twilight. That's about it. That's all that matters.
Not gonna be in the new animated Twilight, most likely.
I didn't know there was a new animated Twilight.
Yeah, they're remaking Twilight animated.
Why?
Because they want to make money.
But like, dude, so this is what bugs me about that. If you do a decent job the first time, don't remake them. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Like,
I agree with you.
Fuck. Like, you know how much money you could make right now if you just remade the original trilogy? With like...
They did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
They made 2 of the 3 films, yes.
What are you talking about?
They remade New Hope in Return of the Jedi with The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker is nothing like Return of the Jedi, you absolute buffoon.
Definitely is.
No, it's not.
JJ just wanted to remake fucking Star Wars. That's all he wanted to do.
But also, no.
I so fucking hate JJ.
The entire plot is entirely different, but Emperor falls down, shoot at end, so must be same. Is the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Fair, I have not watched Rise of Skywalker since 2019.
But also, The Force Awakens and A New Hope are only tangentially similar.
They're still similar.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a remake. I mean, like a shot-for-shot remake, but with like stuff that looks good now.
To be fair, I hate JJ because all he wants to do is remake shit that doesn't need to be remade. So
sure, but yeah, no, I forgot what my original point was going to be a bit ago. So what were your thoughts on Old Man Walter suddenly appearing?
You mean fucking Dax Shepard from Employee of the Month?
I love that that's also the movie you think of him from first.
What else
is that? The one I think of first? That might not be the one I think of first. I might also be thinking of...
I fucking love Employee of the Month. I think it's hilarious.
So it was also, you know... so he was in Cheaper by the Dozen, which was something I was a fan of. And
was he in Paw Patrol, the fucking movie? Let's fucking go.
Employee of the Month. What was the other movie? Oh, was that not him and I'm dumb?
Idiocracy?
No. Maybe I just don't remember, or it came out way later than I expected. No, weird.
Well, Employee of the Month is great, so Yeah.
Employee of the Month is great. That's true.
Came out the year after.
He's in Robot Chicken. Let's go.
Well, everyone's a fucking Robot Chicken's like SNL of just
That's
animation.
not true. I'm not.
You should be.
Oh,
You
he
are
was in The
chicken.
Ranch. Pretty sure that was after it got bad, though. Well, it never got bad. It just Danny Masterson got bad. The show
Well,
was
you can't
still
watch that
okay.
anymore. Yeah.
It was still exactly what the show was before.
Yeah.
It actually might have gotten better because you got to see Ashton Kutcher have to act, which isn't normal.
He's good at acting when he actually wants to act.
But he doesn't ever have to
Mm.
because he always decides to be in stupid ass movies that don't matter.
That's fair.
But you know, the whole death scene for Rooster when he's like crying doing the fucking eulogy, it's like, Ashton Kutcher knows how to act. That's wild. I'm pretty sure the only thing I've ever seen him do other than that is play Kelso. So, I mean, I didn't know if he knew how to act.
He's in 2.5 Guys too.
2.5 Men, you mean?
Yep.
2.5 Guys is something very different from a website you shouldn't be talking about here on YouTube, I'm sure.
I mean, Dax Shepard is fine. You definitely could have gotten someone who looks a lot more like fucking Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, but it makes the other joke so much funnier because it's not.
I don't think they have the same colored eyes.
No, they don't. That was what I thought was the funniest part, is they have different colored eyes. Because I think Dax Shepard's are, one of them is
Blue.
brown and one of them's blue. I don't remember
Josh
which way.
is brown and I think Dax is blue.
Now I gotta look.
Oh.
Because
that makes the fucking movie 10 times better.
I think Dax's are the darker color. I think. Maybe? Eyes are
Maybe.
weird, man.
They are weird. Mine used to be blue and now they're green.
Mine change color all the time.
Are you sure you don't have heterochromia?
Doesn't that just mean one's a different color than the other?
Probably.
So, yeah, no. No, I
don't
mean,
know.
like, some days they're like blue, some days they're green, some days they're like brown. A lot of time now, though, they're
I
just
think you have
gray.
hazel.
A lot of the time, they're just gray.
This is called hazel, my guy.
Hazel is not even close to gray, you dumb bitch.
You're hazel.
I don't think you know what the words you say.
You're
mean.
Hazel fucking Grace, bitch.
I don't know who that is. Should I be offended or should I say thank you or fuck you?
I think that's Shailene Woodley in Fallen No Stars. So,
I've never seen it.
have you read the book?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna guess so since you didn't know who Hazel Grace was. So.
Yeah. Weirdly, haven't seen a lot of stuff with Shailene Woodley in it either. Back to Zathura, god damn it. So, what did we?
Podcast.
So outside of not looking anything like Josh Hutcherson,
I mean, he's fine. It's Dax Shepard. I'm not expecting like an Oscar out of him, but like
I am.
you're expecting the guy from Employee of the Month to fucking put an Oscar type performance on here.
Yes,
That's wild.
I expect that from every person in every movie ever.
I think Dax Shepard was married to some.
I think he was married once. Dude,
No, he's-
dude just cares about the
He's married to Kristen Bell. That's who he's married to. Wild. Just where's the connection there? Where'd you? Are they probably not on Brianna Kamara? I just realized. That would make sense. Anyways.
Okay. But yeah. Oh. So
it's
apparently,
fine.
I guess that makes sense. I guess I don't know what I thought they did, but apparently
man.
Kristen Stewart was really afraid of the life-size replica of her.
I would be too, because that's scary as fuck.
Oh.
Did you see it? Did you look at it?
Not long after, several men reportedly offered to buy the replica, which creeped her out even more. Yeah.
She's 15 years old at this time.
Yeah.
And by the way, when we said we have a crush on them, that's probably back in 2005.
Yeah,
when
I
like,
was
3,
fucking
4, 5.
Yeah, I was
when
like
watching
6,
we
man.
were children.
Yeah.
Wait, Kristen Stewart's only fucking 2 years older than Josh Hutcherson? That's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
So she was playing a much older character in the movie, and he was playing a much younger character.
Yeah.
Wild.
Okay, This house looks familiar. Okay, the house from Zathura looks familiar. Besides Disturbia, I saw it.
Because it's every house in the suburbs ever.
That's what I'm trying to figure out what movies it's been in. Now.
It's every 90s house ever.
What other movies has it been in? Now?
No clue. That's insane. Jonah Bobo lost 4 teeth during filming.
Well, he's also a child.
So the filmmakers made him fake teeth.
That's creepy.
Why is that creepy?
Just making fake teeth is just weird. Like, and that's going for someone who actually has seen fake teeth. Like,
that's insane. The beginning and end of the movie were shot on the same intact set. Throughout the movie, the set was damaged and destroyed, forcing the film to be shot in sequence, except for the beginning and the end. That's pretty funny.
I love when movies are shot in sequence. I think it's awesome.
Why are humans so creepy? I just keep rereading the Kristen Stewart replica trivia, and it hurts my soul.
As someone who loves women doing anything.
Fair.
I mean, have you seen my Twitter? If a woman does
trust
something,
me, I get it. I just don't yap about it to the internet the way you do.
Yeah, but it makes me super angry when people are when they creep on people. People set fucking countdowns to underage.
Yeah, that's weird as shit.
18. It's fucking creepy. Can we not? Is it that hard not to be a pedophile?
Apparently.
Apparently it is. Which I think is wild.
Disturbia. I don't think I know what that is, but okay.
Disturbia.
So this was originally conceived as a direct sequel.
Is this the fucking Good Luck Charlie house?
Oh, no. Inside's way too incorrect.
No, I don't care about the inside. I'm talking about the
I see.
House. Is it the fucking house? No. Oh wait, it might be. Is it? I think it might be this. I think this is the same fucking house.
Nice.
No,
Apparently, Jon Favreau went to them to make the movie and said, "Look, I'm a fan of effects movies, but I don't like the way digital stuff looks. It always looks artificial to me, and it takes me out of the film, no matter how good it is. So I want to make this film as much in camera and real as I can."
John, I have a question. John, I have a question. One of the main plot points deals with a fucking CGI fucking robot.
No, the robot might actually be partially practical.
They might have had a puppet or
for something. Obviously, parts of it had to be CG. He said, "I want to film as much in camera and real as I can."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Apparently, there's a Tenacious D poster in Kristen Stewart's room, which I think is wild that Jack Black's fucking band is in Kristen Stewart's room as a poster.
I don't think that's too wild. That makes sense for the time.
In 2005?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. What else we got? The Zorgons were 3 suits. Nice.
Jon Favreau refused to make this film a sequel to Jumanji because he didn't like the original.
Yeah, he didn't like Jumanji, so he was like, "No, it's not actually going to be a sequel. We're doing our own thing."
Do you want to go through the people who auditioned for roles? There's a whole list of them here.
Yeah, hit me with some peoples.
Lindsay Lohan auditioned for Lisa.
Okay.
Rachel McAdams auditioned for Lisa.
God damn.
Salma Hayek auditioned for Lisa.
I don't think that one would have worked. She would have been, what, 40?
Hello, Salma Hayek right now.
In her 50s at least. I think. If not, I'm going to look like such
57.
I was right.
And this movie came out nearly 20 years ago, so she'd be 30.
So she'd be in her late 30s. So when I said 40, I was really goddamn close.
Penelope Cruz auditioned for Lisa.
I don't know who that is.
I think she was in Zoolander.
I don't know if that helps me at all.
You ever seen Zoolander?
No, think I have. I just
Oh, well, I'm gonna tell. She's in Pirates of the Caribbean. This is 2011, so this is
Excuse
Faded
me?
Tides. This is the fourth one.
Penelope Cruz. Oh, okay.
Married to Javier Bardem. She's 50 though, so now. So,
So she would have been 30 then.
yeah.
Oh, so it would have been doing that really weird thing again where we cast teenagers as way older people and then
What did Salma Hayek look like in 2005?
we're just, oh god.
Yeah, she's not passing for a fucking teenager.
You don't think so?
She could maybe pass for like a mid-20s babysitter.
That's probably why she didn't get the role, huh?
I guess.
What
so.
else we got?
Chevy Chase was considered for the role of the dad.
Okay.
Can you imagine Chevy Chase in this fucking set?
Can you imagine Tim Robbins? Because apparently you didn't know that's who that was.
Fuck off. So my question is, does Dax Shepard's character like remember everything Josh Hutcherson does, like that, like does throughout the movie?
No, because this is a different.
It's a future him though.
It feels, yeah, but it's like a alternate timeline version is what it feels like. It has to be, obviously, because you know Danny exists in this timeline and not in Dax Shepard's. So
I guess.
yeah.
I'm looking through like the.
Oh, never mind. I lied. I didn't say anything, but my
I
brain lied to myself.
I love how the trivia says at the end of the film, a bicycle can be seen falling out of the sky. No fucking shit.
What, you didn't think I'd catch that? You didn't think I could see the big red bicycle fall out of the sky?
I see my eyes work.
Oh, yeah, so Stan Winston Studio was contracted to create the robots and aliens.
The robot's probably like stop motion then or something like that.
It's
like,
full-scale puppets and performers in suits.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see that. I want to see the robot move.
So now I think it's funny that you think the robot looked like shitty CGI when it was just a real robot.
It did for a part of it. So Zathura, robot puppet. I want to watch this in like behind the scenes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, they used miniatures for a lot of it.
That makes sense. Which might be why it looked so weird. Yeah.
Oh no, they had an actual guy in it too.
What else we got?
The legs were digital.
Oh, that is weird.
For the most part.
Huh.
What?
Nice. This cast includes one Oscar winner, Tim Robbins, and one Oscar nominee, Kristen Stewart. I don't think they were nominated for this movie, let me tell you.
No.
Who else we got here? Spoilers.
Zathura Sports Center.
Huh. I don't know. Why are you looking up Zathura Sports Center?
So I'm pretty sure they were watching a clip on with the Rockies.
Maybe. I know they were watching something baseball related. I tried to pay attention, but I like zoned out because
that sounds like you.
I didn't care. It's old ESPN.
Old ESPN's a good ESPN.
I was never an ESPN kid.
You weirdo.
No, so we didn't have cable because it didn't exist this far out of town ever.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's also Boston, by the way.
we ended up getting like Dish Network, which isn't the same as cable.
Mm-hmm.
And we had both MLB Network and NFL Network. So I never watched Sports Center. I would just watch the league networks because I always thought they were better. And to this day, they still are.
Yeah.
ESPN's probably the worst of all the sports networks. You can just watch the individual channel ones, or if you want the all-encompassing place, watch Fox Sports, man. It's better. ESPN's it's funny. They're owned by the same parent company now, which is pretty funny because both are owned by Disney.
Like Disney owns everything, so
Not Zathura though.
Does it not? It's not made by Fox.
It might no.
What company was it made by? Where's my company? Where's the company?
Yeah, I don't know how you even figure that out. Oh, it won 3 awards.
I'm trying to find the production.
Best fantasy film, Josh Hutcherson won a Saturn Award for best performance by a young actor.
Zathura's Sony Pictures.
Yeah, so not Disney. Very much not Disney. Sony refuses to let Disney in.
Good.
Not good, because Sony keeps fucking up all the Spider-Man everythings.
No, they made 2 good Spider-Man movies in the last 5 years.
No.
Not 5 years. Fuck. 6 years.
What 2?
The Spider-Verse films.
Oh.
I love the Venom films. They're not good, but I love the Venom films.
No, I thought you were going to say some bullshit where you're like, the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and it's like, just because Sony gets to put their name on there, those were made by fucking Marvel Studios, dog. Stop it. You know how we know? Because they're not ass.
There's a scene where they were breaking like furniture.
Yeah.
To make a fire.
Yeah.
Why do we have to make it so believable that it's like not even believable, unbelievable that they would like write those in one shot? They break a chair in one shot. Like the broom takes a little bit for Danny, but like I know the breakaway fucking chairs and stuff like that, but like can we make it look like it took the 10-year-old a little bit harder time to break a fucking chair?
I mean, at 10, I broke a chair like that, just about that way, so I feel like it's possible.
What the fuck were you doing, bro?
Those weren't good chairs.
Good, I guess.
That's what I told the chair. I also don't know if I was 10, but I wasn't old. I'm old now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that Kristen Stewart fucking statue looks fucking creepy as fuck.
Right?
I don't know why you want that in the first place.
Well,
unless you're fucking creepy.
There you go. There's your answer. Yeah, here you go. You want to hear some goofs?
Sure.
When Danny gets a card that says shipmate enters cryonic sleep for 5 turns, it actually takes 8.
They did 8 turns between the time like she gets frozen and really I feel like they only took like 7 turns, maybe max out the whole film.
No.
But they also do like speed run at the end, I guess. But still, like 8 feels weird from like where she gets frozen until when she wakes up.
Yeah. Well, because remember there were like, a bunch of move back a space. Here's this fucking card. Here's this thing. Here's this thing. True. When the Zorgons first appear, they shoot out the windows in the kitchen, but later, when the astronauts telling the kids to shut off all the lights, the windows are intact.
Cause to the window, to the wall.
Ayo.
So during the meteor shower, I was realizing that the stage direction that Jon Favreau probably gave was run around wherever you can. We'll add it in post.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was just because you could tell. I'm like, man, bro, there's like these apps, and you were like in like 2012, 13, whatever.
Yeah.
They would like you could like put a meteor shower here. Like that's what it looked like.
Kinda, yeah. Josh Hutcherson's hair changes throughout the movie, even though it's supposedly set in one day. His hairstyle's just constantly different.
You never get hairstyle changes in the midday while you're fighting robots and
No, can't say that I do. I fight robots quite often.
I mean, Wonder has to be a robot, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
They invested too many millions of dollars into Wonder as a firefighter, so they have to. Bro is reading hardcore right now.
The speed of the conveyor belt changes when the game lands on it to when it reaches the furnace. It's obviously slower. Like it does. It's like moving. You gonna grab it, kid? We're giving you a chance.
That's why I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this definitely could just be like in their head. But then like, Kristen Stewart's whole comment ruins the whole thing. That's just me. Bro's face palming. Bro is the face palm. What are you reading?
Incorrectly regarded as goofs. The final play of the game, you need a 10 to win. However, the spinning part only shows single digits from 0 to 9. He could not possibly get a 10.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. In this instance, go grab a D10 and notice.
It's not a dice.
0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 is 10, just like on a dice.
A 0 on the fucking thing? We never saw a 0, did we?
Yeah. You can tell there's a 0 because it has like the 30 rows of spinny shit, but only one spins and all the rest are zeros.
No, those are not spinny shit. It's literally the art. And then it's just one dial.
But even this says it's single digit 0 to 9. Therefore, 0 is 10. Just like in all dice.
I'm gonna roll a nat 0 and faceplant.
That's not a thing. That's why natural ones exist.
I'd like to I'd like to spin for persuasion.
The rule of cool doesn't apply in Zathura.
It's a dial.
I know. I get your dumbassery, okay? Jesus.
Rule cool does not exist in Zathura because Zathura is apparently God.
No, Zathura is a black hole.
Yeah, you're right. I know, but like the game, I mean, is God.
Which
it's celestial being.
They don't do a great job of showing how a black hole works either.
You know what I want? I want a movie based on whoever the fuck made Zathura and Jumanji game boards. Who the fuck made this shit? Witches? They're probably gonna explain it in one of the new Jumanji movies, but still,
What do you mean?
I want to know, like, what the fuck made Jumanji? What made a cursed fucking
I see
board game?
I thought you meant just like, see, I just want to own those two as real board games.
That's why you want them to be real. I get the Zathura for you because you're a fucking weirdo and love space.
No, but like, I don't mean like where you get teleported into them. I just want the regular ass board game. Make it a board game.
You can.
I know. I've never seen them. I also don't have any friends to play a board game with, so
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I have WrestleMania and Monopoly I've never opened, so.
Dubs. I've got a bunch of card games down there that I don't get to play. It's pretty sad.
Yeah. Do you even play D&D in person?
Used to, but there was one of those players in our D&D game. Also one of those DMs. And the other group I played in, everybody got busy.
Wait, you're the forever DM. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm not. The first time I DM'd really was fucking Caldori. Like, the first big story I DM'd was Caldori. Before that, I'd only ran a couple of games. But on the internet, I'm the forever DM because I had to teach everybody how to play D&D.
That's fair.
Now I'm letting the students become the masters while I retire from DMing because it's more fun to play.
I mean, when I play with you, you fucking broke the game, essentially.
What do you mean I broke the game?
Bro's OP as fuck.
Not really.
Yeah, you are.
How?
You killed like 20 people with one shot.
What are you talking about?
With the soldier, the fucking...
My spell that killed 2 people?
Sorry, 2 people, so...
How is that It was
I
a
have never.
fifth level spell.
I don't think I've ever killed like anyone in one shot in D&D. Probably said I suck at the game and I'm just
I
like.
was gonna say, are you just rolling bad? Are you even trying to
Dude,
fight?
I roll bad really a
Well,
lot.
then
So
that's your real answer. It's not about your character being weak as shit.
I have bad
I was
dice
playing a
luck.
regular shadow sorcerer for everybody who cared. I just used a singular spell that did, if I remember correctly, like 22 damage, and it killed two
Dude,
people.
yeah, I've only done 22 damage in Baldur's Gate, so.
And then you didn't even see when I started doing the cool shit.
No.
You weren't even there for the cool shit.
I went to bed.
You didn't even holler at your boy for the pool work. I don't.
What?
You're not even. It makes me a little depressed that you don't get that one, but that's okay.
Anyways, Zathura is a fun, childlike movie. If you haven't seen it, I suggest it because I think it's a ton of fun. It's a good turn your brain off movie. It's never like it's not like Interstellar where like if your brain's on, it's amazing, and if your brain's off, you get confused. This is definitely a brain off movie. And it's
Yeah, because
great.
if your brain's on, you're just like, what the fuck are we doing?
You can say that about most movies, though. So
I
like,
don't know. Really? The tomato meter score for Zathura is a 76, but the audience score is a 51.
Fuck the audience. This is where the critics are correct.
That's wild. That's wild.
Wow. Yes.
I'm just trying to find. I used to like this movie, but it's dumb. I don't like the protagonists. They're annoying. Terrible writing.
They
Also, kind of made a copyright infringement. The DVD copied a soundtrack from 1998's Godzilla. Counterpoint. It's not copyright infringement if they just paid to use the fucking song, dude. Dumbass. I'm sorry. When you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk. It's pretty simple. The worst hour and 41 minutes based on a novel about playing a board game in space. What did you think you were signing up for when you started this children's movie from 2005? Like, I'm not even putting this on the same movie scale as something like Interstellar because it's not the same world.
Oh,
like,
I definitely am.
It's not in the same realm of movie.
This is better.
Then,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And this is going to be the last episode of Dueling Fates, as Grayson will not be alive tomorrow.
We glowed about fucking Interstellar. Like there was I guess it's not better, but like still.
But no, I love Zathura, but it's not. There's levels to movies, and this is not.
This is B tier.
There you go. There you go. Terrible dialogue, terrible acting, terrible story.
That's what they said about fucking Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but guess what? That movie's great.
The kids had zero personality and did not behave like their supposed ages.
They're children.
They definitely behaved like their supposed ages. That's kind of the whole.
Children don't have personalities in the first place, so.
I made it about halfway before I gave up on it. It's really aimed towards kids. I'm glad you needed half the movie to figure out that one.
Bro needed.
Good job, Andrew A. Good job, Andrew.
What? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna go because I have it on Voodoo. I'm gonna go to the 50-minute mark because that's where around halfway is, and I want to know exactly what's happening where they were turned off the movie.
Exactly what happened. What's happening around 50 minutes in? Gosh, I don't know, man. People are just so stupid. I don't understand.
The Geek is back.
Oh, I didn't know there was a problem, but what happened?
You are a problem.
So what happened 50 minutes in?
I'm trying to get there. Give me 2 seconds. I'm still typing.
Why are you typing?
Because I forgot my password.
Why are you not just logged in?
I usually am logged in. It's been a while since I did it on my internet. Not my internet, my internet. My computer.
It's been a while since I did my internet. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Why are we doing the internet, bro? Why are we doing the internet? That's not what you're supposed to do to it.
You're the one who's saying you're doing it.
So around the 50-minute mark is when we meet Dax Shepard.
Dude. Oh my god. Oh.
Bro, so the guy for Employee of the Month and said, nah, fam.
Employee of the Month came out after this.
I know, but still.
Though that review did come out in like 2020. So like,
yeah.
One of those movies where instead of doing the simple thing to save themselves, they stand there staring or scream. They're children. That's why
I can't talk much. I love horror movies. So,
but also that's probably why I don't like most of them, is because watching a horror movie, you just realize that in the horror movie, every person doesn't have average IQ. They're just stupid. Like the dumbest motherfuckers who have ever lived. That is the only people. See, but that's the only way to make a horror movie work. That's the only way to make a horror movie work. Because if you have a brain, you're not in those situations to begin with.
I got it.
I heard a creepy sound over there. Yeah, you know what the answer is? You walk the other direction. You go that way.
Geek, I have a perfect idea for October now.
What?
We're gonna watch stupid person horror movies.
No.
For all of October.
No.
Where everyone's a fucking moron.
So just horror movies. That's
no. There are smart horror.
Name one.
Sidney Prescott from Scream. Not Prescott? Oh my God,
Bro doesn't even remember the names of the characters from the movie he's got tattooed on his body.
It's Prescott, right? No, this is just me being stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's why you like horror movies that much. I got him. Not really. I know a lot of people like horror movies.
Yeah, I was right. Sidney Prescott. I had it right.
It's one of those things where like it just bugs me because like the only reason in any horror movie that you are in the situation you're in is because you're stupid.
Not necessarily.
That's why my favorite commercial of all time is the like horror movie, like whatever insurance commercial. They're like, let's go hide behind the chainsaws. Let's get in the running car. No, let's hide behind the chainsaw. It's like, oh my God. What are we doing?
I love horror movies though. I really want to do stupid horror movies a month though.
I don't think I can handle it.
It's like 4 movies and then the special thing we have planned.
I forgot about the special thing, but also we had another. No, we were gonna watch The Grudge. Therefore, it can't just be stupid ones.
I mean, have you seen The Grudge?
Not since I was like 7. So, when did The Grudge come out?
2005, 2002.
So, oh God. So when I was 5, I lied.
It's one of those 2 years.
Yeah. So like when I was like 5. God, that's such a creepy movie.
Bro's getting goosebumps. I can feel him getting goosebumps looking at it.
Dude, the pictures, man.
I'm surprised you're not scared by Samara. Ring Girl.
No.
But The Grudge does it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other opinions, comments?
Wait. Okay. No, I don't think I have anything else other than I still think this is a fun.
It's a
silly
fun
kids movie.
And yes, The Grudge is a remake. Yes.
No, the one from 2006 was a sequel. Apparently, that's what I was shocked by.
Well, they did make shitty movies afterwards. There's 2004. 2004 is.
Oh.
Is that the
no, because it's 2002 and 2006. What the hell came out in 2004? How many Grudge movies are there?
2006 might be Juo, which is the Japanese one,
right.
and 2004 is American.
Gotcha, you're right. God, she really was in like every horror movie ever.
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar was everywhere, bro.
Golly.
She's in fucking Scream too. So
I know.
Yeah.
Never seen it, but I know.
And I think she's in I Know What You Did Last Summer too.
Maybe, but she wasn't the main one. That was
Oh, that fucking kid. Okay. Not the girl. The kid is creepy.
the kid is also creepy. Now I'm trying to remember which Grudge I actually watched though.
The
Might have watched all of
2019
them.
one's terrible.
I'm sure. Who was
Yeah.
the main chick? And I know what you did last summer though. That was
I think it's Cinema Sugar.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not. But I don't remember who it is.
I'm looking it up right now, so you don't have to like.
I'm looking right now. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh yeah, 'cause she just was screaming.
But Sarah
I
Michelle
remember.
Gellar was in the movie. She just wasn't
Yes.
the main chick.
Yeah,
Johnny
Julian.
Galecki was in that movie.
Johnny Lucky, we are so off top. I apologize to
We're
everyone.
at the end of the episode this time for
We
real.
did it, but we did this at the beginning of the movie too.
Yeah, well, it's just what the shit does
Yappers
to
do.
us.
Yeah, that's what yappers do.
God, what else has he been in?
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, yeah. Can't argue with you there.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
He's been in a
for
lot
while
of
now.
stuff, but not. I know what you did last summer. Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
Interesting.
don't know who the voice. I don't. No, he doesn't. Yeah.
He was in American Dad. He was in Hancock. He was in
Oh, he's in Hancock.
Entourage.
We did watch Hancock, and he was in that.
He was in Roseanne. Man, he
In
has
The
done
Racist?
literally nothing since
Big Bang. Yeah,
2019.
he basically retired. Yeah. He wants to go back for the new Young Sheldon thing.
Well, Young Sheldon's over now.
Yeah, but like at the end they reveal that Sheldon and Amy are happily married and they have a kid and.
Yeah, a kid named Leonard. He's really
Yeah.
worried that the like joke of him being dead isn't real,
Yeah.
because that's a whole thing. What the fuck is this ad?
Oh, bro, realize is actually watching an ad.
Well, it's
So, bro-
a trailer for a movie. So
What movie?
I don't know, something horror-ish.
Ooh,
That's
Maxine.
the ring girl crawling out of a TV. It's
Are you
something
part-
with John Galecki in it.
Are you just watching a trailer to an old movie?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh, it's
I'm looking at-
Rings.
Oh, Ring sucked.
Yeah, well, based on how the ring girl looked, I could tell you that.
Rings fucking sucked.
Yeah, didn't
Fuck
look great.
Rings. The Ring 2
Okay.
is decent.
Let's
but
let's wrap here because I don't know what
Fuck Rings.
Is this gonna be our longest episode just because me and you couldn't stop yapping?
About stupid shit. Yeah, probably. Any final comments on Zathura, the film we were supposed to be talking about instead of fucking Grudge and The Ring?
Grudge in the Ring better though. I don't know about that.
Extra doubt?
I'll
Extra
doubt
doubt?
you.
Fun movie.
Yeah, fun movie. Oh, good God.
It's a good time to like shit your brain off and just kind of like enjoy watching like stupid shit.
This is our second longest episode.
Let's
ever.
go! Let's wrap this up. We're gonna be talking about the poop astronaut next week.
Oh my God! Can you stop calling it that?
Poop potatoes. Poop potatoes.
We'll be talking about The Martian, a
Poop
really good movie,
potatoes!
and the duck is just obsessed with poop potatoes. Hey,
Poop potatoes.
you really got to stop calling them that. Do you know what all potatoes are?
Poop potatoes.
Yeah, they're just potatoes.
Yeah, but
Well,
Martian
actually,
poop potatoes.
the real name is just potatoes. The poo comes from the poo. They're poo-tatoes.
alien poop potatoes.
Well, it's not alien poop though.
It
It's
is
human
alien.
poop.
No, but like no, the potatoes is alien.
Well, no, because the original potato came from Earth.
No, but but it's grown in an alien planet.
Yeah, but it is coming from an original Earth potato. Therefore, it's just a potato.
We'll talk about Matt Damon using his shit to make potatoes.
That's
next
how
week.
growing all food works. We don't
I
normally
know,
use
but
human
it's
shit
funny. I know, but it's funny. And then after that, we are going on to a large journey, and maybe an unexpected journey.
Oh, was
Wrong
it?
franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that next week when we talk about The Martian, and then we have about 17 other films before we actually talk about The Martian.
Yeah. No, The Martian comes out before Star Wars.
I know. The joke was that we talked about other films when we're supposed to be on topic.
Oh, well. No, see, next week we'll probably be on topic because I like The Martian a lot and have a lot to say. I like Zathura, but I don't have. I said the things I needed to say, which was complaining about how they didn't understand their own rules.
Hey,
Because that's the thing I do.
The only thing I wanted to say was, why the fuck was there an incest joke?
Because it's funny.
But until next week when we talk about The Martian, we'll see you guys later. Remember to subscribe or follow whatever platform you may be watching or listening to us on. And then until then, bye-bye.